Life gets crazy, and sometimes we just need to be encouraged to keep going. So keep watching for 10 ways to stay encouraged during a crisis. Hi, and welcome back. I'm Kamika, and this is Well Balanced Wallet, where I help you create healthy money habits and live a life that you love on your current budget. Today's video is going to be a little different. I want to talk about how to stay encouraged during a crisis. Staying encouraged during a crisis is so important because it reminds us that we can make it and that we're here for a reason. So let's jump right in. Number 1, don't pretend that there isn't a crisis. The first way to stay encouraged during a crisis is to acknowledge that there is a crisis. We tend to minimize things that we are going through and pretend that they're not happening. The thing is, pretending that something isn't happening doesn't stop it from happening. Sometimes pretending that things aren't happening makes them worse. It is better to face the crisis head on and deal with everything as it unfolds. Take it one day at a time and do what you can at the moment, and everything else can wait. While you're going through the crisis, continue to tell yourself that you will get through it. Number 2, feel your feelings. Another way to stay encouraged during a crisis is to feel your feelings. Many of us don't know how to feel during a crisis. And the answer is however you feel. All of your feelings are valid. There is no correct way to feel when you're going through something. You don't need to be in emotional distress while you're going through a crisis. So don't suppress your feelings. Let your emotions go through all the stages necessary for you to get through the crisis and to heal. Number 3, get dressed. I know this sounds crazy, but a great way to stay encouraged during a crisis is to get up and get dressed daily. I don't know about you, but I feel different when I get up and get dressed in the morning. It's something about going through my morning routine that prepares me to face the day. I know that the last thing you want to do when going through a crisis is to get up and get dressed, but try it anyway. Create an abbreviated morning routine and put on clothes that make you feel good. For me, the outfit is a t-shirt and jeans. Once you get dressed, you'll notice that you're in a different mood than you would be if you didn't get dressed. Number 4, create a to-do list. When going through a crisis, it is hard to stay focused on the things that need to get done. Stay encouraged by creating a to-do list. As you check off tasks, you will realize that you're getting things done. That is a great feeling when you feel like the things around you are crumbling. When creating your list, don't add too many tasks. You don't want to be overwhelmed. It's perfectly fine if you only have 1 or 2 things on your list. Reward yourself with something fun after you complete your tasks. Number 5, write in a journal. One of my favorite ways to stay encouraged during a crisis is to write in a journal. I don't write in a journal daily, but every time I go through something, I find myself running back to my notebook. Writing in a journal is a great way to get your thoughts and feelings out of your head and on paper. Make it a habit to write down your thoughts during a crisis. Don't stress if you can't write every day. Just make sure to write when your thoughts cloud your mind. Once you write things down, they are out of your system. It's easier to organize and process your thoughts when you can see them clearly as well. Number 6, read an encouraging book. Reading is a great way to stay encouraged during a crisis. It's something about reading a book that takes you away from your current situation. I love to dive into a good book when things seem like they are out of control. Choose books that make you happy. Self-help books are beneficial during a crisis. Depending on your situation, books like Switch and The Happiness Project are good choices to start. Find a book that encourages you and just get lost in the pages. You'll feel better, and you may even learn something that you can apply to your current situation. Number 7, make time for exercise. Whether you're going through a crisis or not, it's important to make time for exercise. Exercise is a great way to gain clarity and process your feelings. A workout is also a great way to get out of your own head for a moment. Schedule a block of time for exercise as many days as you can handle. Don't worry if you don't have a gym membership or access to equipment. Head outside and take in fresh air during your workout. Find some upbeat music and take a long walk or dance it out. When you have finished your workout, you'll feel your mood shift and you'll be ready to examine your emotions. Number 8, talk to family and friends. Talking to others may be hard during a crisis, but it's an excellent way to stay encouraged. A crisis is not the time to push your family and friends away. You need your family and friends the most when you're going through something. Reach out to someone that you can trust for conversation as often as you can. The conversation doesn't have to be heavy or deep, just express your feelings or ask them about their day. Another option is to find a support group or therapist. Just make sure to keep in touch with someone during this time. Number 9, think positive thoughts. Staying positive may be the hardest thing to do during a crisis. It is so hard to stay positive when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Conditions like depression and anxiety make staying positive even harder. A good practice to stay encouraged and in a positive mindset is to stay away from depressing news articles and to think positive thoughts throughout the day. The way you think can have a significant impact on your mood. Stop creating what-if scenarios in your mind. These scenarios will have you thinking that the world is ending tomorrow. Think positive thoughts often and watch the tone of your day change. Number 10, practice self-care daily. Self-care is something that we don't talk about much, but it's very important. Going through a crisis is tough and it feels like your energy is depleted. One way to stay encouraged and increase your energy levels is to practice self-care daily. Simple things like opening the window or smelling the flowers are enough to boost your mood. Find a few things that make you happy and don't require much effort. Take a hot bath with your favorite scented candles or polish your nails. Do something every day that makes you feel good and takes your mind off of the things that are going on around you. Self-care will help you get through the crisis and stay encouraged until you find the light at the end of the tunnel. The bottom line, it's okay to not be okay when you're going through a crisis, but it is important to stay encouraged during these times. When you have hope, you know that you can face your issues head on and conquer life. You can overcome anything that is presented to you. Things that you experience in life will only make you stronger in the end. So with that being said, what is your favorite way to stay encouraged during a crisis? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're looking for more motivation, check out the video on your screen right now to learn how to create a vision board that motivates you. See you there.